Allergy is beating me up. What's going on, Mr. Golden? Yeah, try make sure say look. Show me up with your looks.
No, you already showed me up with your look how you dress up. No,
Put
a
on a
couple
decent
people.
shirt.
You didn't tell me there was dress up night.
It's not dress up night. It's just put on a decent shirt night.
You should have told me, oh, Trudy, make sure you put on something decent.
I don't think I don't think your people them care. Mr. Henry, what's going on?
Of course, my people care.
Then greetings in the name of the Most High.
Have to
In
create
the, in
a
the
brand.
word in the word of the great artist, greetings I bring to all ragamuffin. Mr.
Create
Henry, what's going on for the farm, boss? How's the new project coming?
Somebody have the sniffles back there.
Yeah, allergies kicking my butt.
Yeah,
You,
heat stress.
you think I stress?
No, heat stress,
Oh,
Mr.
heat stress, I kill him.
Yes, I'm
Mm.
back here planning, guys. So hopefully, I'm not making too much noise.
You doing what? Mr. Makuk, what's going on? Judy, you're stuck. Judy, what are we talking about tonight?
It's an update.
You got stuff going on?
Uh, everybody always has stuff going on.
Well, yeah. It's been it's been an interesting few weeks.
O'Neill says, Hillary, I need to stop by your farm while I'm in Jamaica before Denby. Okay.
Uh, all right, O'Neill.
Let's
Um,
when
just, just send us a message and let us know when you'd like to stop by, and we can make it happen.
the mannequin.
Yeah, I know, right, Miss Henry?
Hey, I live in the country, the internet. I can't help that.
Yeah. So, what we talking about, Judy? Since we
Well,
haven't done iGoat chat in a long time.
okay, we missed 2 weeks.
Well,
But again,
life gets in the way of, like, you know what I mean.
we
We
have
have
to
to.
schedule iGoat chat around everything else that's going on.
That's true,
And
because
sometimes it's a little bit challenging.
bills got to be paid.
Yeah.
Since we're in a goat sector, not a goat industry. Sir Jugs Farm, what's going on? Well, all right, let me kick this off. Remember, guys, this is iGoat chat. Everything about goat and small farming, and try to help each other with ideas and issues that may come up. There's a lot of stuff going on in the sector right now. Some hot topics, right, Trudy? Right?
No
Some
comments.
hot topics. Um, I ain't going to jump into none of that stuff really. I just get a scratch the surface of what's going on. Demby is coming up. For people who don't know, JAS, the Jamaica Agricultural Society, they're the ones who run Demby. And if you're in touch with what happened last week, they seem to be in a mess. And it seems like our gold sector seemed to have an impact on their mess. So, watching keenly and listening keenly to see what the outcome is. So,
Hopefully,
but
it doesn't impact Denby.
yeah, well,
Oh,
you know what they say in my business, the show must go on.
that's true.
Now, one man or one thing no bigger than the show must go on. So, I am sure they'll get it together and Demby will be a success.
Yes, yes.
It's too much riding on it. I'm sure the man them that's putting up their money
Hmm.
will call and say, yo, y'all sort out your life because
The
there's
show
too
must
much.
go
The
on.
show must go on.
Hmm.
It ain't going to mess up my thing because you guys are bickering over there. Mr. Henry don't know what I'm to JS. Somebody want to fill him in, or I should fill him in.
You
Okay,
can.
Mr. Henry, let me give you a quick synopsis of what go on over there. So they're supposed to have a AGM meeting to to do what they do at AGM, select executive body, etc. Apparently, there is a conflict on who the candidates are for various positions. Our president of the association is in the running, or thought he was in the running for one of the vice presidency positions. There seemed to be a misunderstanding or something going on where he had to get his lawyers involved because they select new candidates and he was up from 2020 or something like that, 2022 or something, and he wants that to stand. So he brought them to court and they had a makeshift meeting on the 12th and everybody was yelling at each other and it's a mess. So no real election took place and the Small Ruminants Association issued a letter and a statement on all the social media platforms stating that they were notified by the president of his intention to seek vice presidency over the JAS, I think second vice president or something, and the statement said he made it. Maybe I could find the statement. I'll read it so I don't make any errors on what they did say because this is a big deal, really. So the Small Ruminants Association of Jamaica, their statement said this SRAJ became aware of President Bernard's candidature. I don't know why Jamaicans use these words for second vice president of the JAS when he announced at an executive meeting by the way as an offside comment that he had offered himself as a candidate and was duly nominated. He expressed that he was running in his personal capacity as Trevor Bernard. The executive of the Small Ruminants Association of Jamaica has always understood this to be the case, that he was running in his personal capacity. The association's understanding has not changed, neither has President Bernard's expressed anything to the contrary. The endorsement of his candidature by the Small Rooms Association of Jamaica was therefore never a matter for consideration, either as an association or as an entity represented on the JAS board. The lines of demarcation were always clear to the Small Rooms Association of Jamaica as concerning sorry, let me start again. The lines of demarcation were also clear to the Small Rooms Association of Jamaica as concerning Mr. Bernard, the private individual, and Mr. Bernard, the president of the Small Rooms Association. Neither did Mr. Bernard seek the endorsement of the Small Rooms Association of his candidature. The official position of the Small Rooms Association remains that President Bernard bid for second vice president of the JAS is undertaken by him in his personal capacity as Trevor Bernard and as not as the president and not as the president of the Small Ruminants Association. Let us categorically state there has been no endorsement of his candidature by the general membership or the executive as it officially endorsed nominees for the position of JAS second vice president. In closing, Small Ruminants Association remains a committed member of the JAS and to its mandate in service to Jamaica farmers and agriculture sector. And that's first vice president Derek Dunn. He signed it. So there you go, Mr. Henry. So Mr. Bernard had his lawyers file or will issue a letter of intent to file with the Supreme Court to interrupt or stop the JS proceedings because of that situation with the candidacy. So that's a quick update on that. That's what's going on. So that was a big story last week. The president, I don't even know who the president of JS is because I'm not even a member. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there. But he is not going for another term. He's vacating the position. So I don't know who's they have as candidate to take over. But remember that Mr. Bernard served on the JS board as the president of the association. He has a seat. The president of the association has a seat at the board at JS. And Mr. Bernard is in that seat currently.
Okay, moving along. As Mr. Henry says.
Mr.
All right,
Henry,
so Denby.
Denby. Um, we're going to be at Denby
Mhm.
in different capacities, right?
Still trying to finalize exactly what capacities, but
For
probably one
sure,
or two.
for sure, we're going to have one, at least
For sure,
one,
one. Yes.
one display.
Hmm.
There could be a second display. Hyper is not having a booth like they did last year in the livestock section, right? Um,
That's correct.
I don't know what the association do. I haven't talked to anybody over there, so not my thing. But there's another company that's trying to do represent themselves in the livestock area, right?
Hmm. To represent, show equipment,
They show
display equipment like TMRs and tractors and stuff like that. Mhm.
they're interested in having us in their display.
We are in discussions.
It's so diplomatic. We're in discussions. Oh, so we can't really talk about it, right?
No, not yet. We are in discussions. So there is a so at this moment we're not sure if we will be able to do iGoat chat live or not from Denby, and we are working really hard to see if we can get it done. Let's put it that way. So we're just trying to navigate certain
I don't
things.
know. Like I would love to do it, but it's not a it's not a
Make or break.
make or break thing.
Mm-mm.
You know what I mean? Unless our community here start lash out against us and say, yo, we'll let them down or something. But you know what I mean? They're always understanding and know that, sometimes some things are out of our control. I don't know what all the activities gonna be happening on that street, that lane,
Mhm.
at the livestock thing. So we'll see what happens. But for sure, we're gonna have a display in a different area of the park,
And
and
we're hopefully going to have a nice
we're
neighbor
gonna
beside us.
yeah, we're gonna have our brethren next to us. So
Mr.
I
Henry.
can't say who it is, but I'm ex-
I
I'm
already said
excited.
it.
You said it.
I said it. Yes, everybody has to come out and find where we're going to be with Henry's farm. Did I say is it Mr. Henry Farm? Jamie just called Henry's farm. Am I saying it right? I think
Yeah,
so. Right?
HH.
Yes. So you guys come find us. We will tell you more closer to the time exactly where we are, but we will definitely be there, both of us.
Yeah, and what our of course our display is on value added products.
Value added products.
Likewise for Mr. Henry.
Absolutely.
HMH Farms. That's what his farm is
Hard
called,
to
truly.
say. All right.
HMH
Big
Farms.
ones.
Don't be calling the man thing Mr. Henry Farm. Man thing is not Mr. Henry Farm.
Sorry,
HMH Farm.
sir.
I thought it was HH.
H H H.
I thought.
It's HMH. Get it right.
I'm happy to be corrected.
Yes. I'm
Um,
just Mr. Henry. So
but but yeah, we're gonna be displaying value added products next to each other.
Mhm.
Should be fun. You know what I
It
mean?
should be.
I'm gonna try to dust off my boombox or something. I don't know if they will allow me to go to dust off my boombox and play some tunes. I don't
What
know.
kind
Eh?
okay. What kind of tunes you planning to play?
I don't know. Festival music.
Okay. All right. Okay. It's that time of the year.
It is that time of the year.
Okay.
You gotta entertain people.
We do our own little festival countdown.
Yeah. Um, by then they'll be selected. By then the festivals will be selected anyways.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but
There's a
anyways,
competition going on. I haven't heard anything about
yeah,
the
there's
festival.
a competition going on.
Okay, I must be living
Actually,
under a rock somewhere.
actually, the songs are not too bad. But yeah, so we're doing that, and then what else? Who else asked for stuff, Judy?
Okay, so possibly also with RADA, they are going to their display is going to focus on goat milk products, goat milk and goat milk products, and then of course the JDDB, Jamaica Deer Development Board, also asked for products because they always display all of the goat milk products from all of the goat milk farms.
So how you gonna make this happen?
Very carefully. My next week to 2 weeks are going to be quite interesting to say the least. So I'm gonna have to work some magic. Simply work some magic somehow.
Well, yeah, folks. So you guys gotta come out and show some love
Mhm.
because that's the only way people are gonna be excited or people are gonna think that we're doing something significant in the goat sector is if we can actually showcase products outside of the goat show.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? We have to show that we're making progress in value added products and we're serious about it. So I remember one year we were at Denby and what's that cheese that those people
Outland
that make cheese?
Brothers. Outland
Outlanders they had a whole display and tasting and all that stuff right in the
charcuterie board.
livestock area, right?
I need to make a charcuterie board.
Oh what?
A charcuterie board. Everybody tell Ray what's a charcuterie board. Somebody tell Ray.
A charcuterie board?
Charcuterie.
I'm a country youth. Like, what is a charcuterie board?
Somebody will tell you. Yes, Howard, we are going to have products for sale.
And we got have treats too.
Oh, that's right. I'm going to try to have
Yeah,
treats as well.
ask the people them about the St. Mary display and the treats that we had. Yeah. Um. So okay, explain to the people then what is a charcuterie board, Trudy.
A charcuterie. I'm waiting for somebody else to jump in. So a charcuterie board is a board that
Yeah.
displays several different things. It's as far as I know, it started with cheese, but I know it's a cheese board basically. A board
Okay.
with different cuts of cheese and fruits and different things displayed and crackers and that kind of stuff. But there's
Oh,
several different
you
boards
mean
as
that
well.
fancy thing that people have
Yeah,
a
and like
party?
you have like meat, different types of meat, and it's like finger food, and you put little toothpick in it and everybody eat from it and it looks beautiful. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Trying to get you cultured.
people people love them belly,
We're not filling belly around here. We're giving only taste.
So how long that board's gonna last? And how big is this board?
Well, I still have to work on it. I just thought about it just now. You know, I'm a last minute thinker and prepper.
Oh.
So last minute, I'll be like, okay,
So
let's do
Henry
it.
say, so Henry say you're uptown.
Very uptown, Mr. Henry. You just have to figure
Mm.
that out.
And I'm like a country youth. I say, yo, what you mean? What? Kuchuchi board? Cook what? Kind of board? Kamuchin board? Shaka Zulu board? What is it called, Judy?
Charcuterie.
Shakutri.
Charcuterie.
What? Shark?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie.
You saying it?
Everybody say
Never was
charcuterie.
saying it wrong.
I don't know, man. Okay, so you're gonna be busy,
Stewie.
and I'm gonna be trying to help.
Sure you are.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're gonna be like, ah! Like everybody think I won't help. Jeez, Judy.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
for.
He definitely will be helping. You won't have a
I
choice.
I care idea like I have a choice. I'll be wrapping stuff. I'll be putting labels on. I'll
Yes,
be building stuff.
absolutely.
I'll be getting yelled at.
No, 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 no. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
I'm gonna have to hold you and pat your back a few times. It's gonna be okay.
Fan, yeah,
It's
just
gonna
fan it.
be okay, dear. You'll do it. You can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember St. Mary's show. The grind that we went through.
We were both working on different things till late.
Yeah.
So, mhm.
Okay, so it's gonna take some serious head in the sand work for us to be ready for Demby.
Yes.
Anything else that we should regarding Demby that we should update people on?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not
I
right
don't
now.
know. I don't
Until we
know.
have more details, but right now that's where we are right now.
Yeah, and I don't know how much other livestock stuff we'll be able to participate in or observe or because it comes down to how busy things will be for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we will try to stick our head over there.
Yeah, I will try to pass through and, you know, congratulate some people and console some people. It should be an interesting show this year
Hmm.
with all the foreigners that are here. I wonder how much foreigners will be in competition.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? I may come over there and stir up some things and just leave it. I'll go over there and shout loud, loud, say, yo, that's not right. Yo, you should not do that. And then just take off. And left them. No, sir, I'm done with that. I see that there's no reason for objecting to their thing anymore because there's no practical thinking happening on that side.
Hmm.
So I'll leave it be because I'm not competing. So I really shouldn't be, you know, jumping into them things, giving my 2 cents because I'm not competing. I'll leave it to the people who are competing to speak up
Hmm.
and make sure that things are fair. I don't know how they're going to do it and what the different categories are. I think personally, I'll say it because this is our show. We can say whatever we want to say within reason. I think there should be a imported category
That's a
where
good
if your animal is not born here, then you have a category for the foreigners.
idea.
Saying we have stay in a million.
Hmm.
Yeah, true, real talk. For real, I should. Yeah, they should have a category for the imported animals. You know what I mean? So all the imported animals can compete against each other.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. and then leave the other categories for the people, the native or the Jamaican purebred or full blood, whatever they're calling them today. But I don't think they should be able to win grand champion though. I don't know, man. I'm just throwing things out there that I think could be, you know, an amicable solutions to what we're facing.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? After 2, 3 years when the market is saturated with offsprings, then sure, everybody can do what they want to do. But for now, knowing that these newly imported animals, especially if they're coming in as almost mature animals, they should be in their own competition, in their own,
Category.
yeah. And then you can say, yo, who made the best imported animal win, and that's fair, And then grand, or if they want to put them in grand champion competition, by all means, because it would be very embarrassing if a local buck beat out them expensive buck we come from foreign for grand champion, or a local female. It would be really interesting. That would be
Mhm.
pure drama. So if the man them was spend them whole of money and import the goat, them better stick with them. I say don't put them in a grand champion competition. Because yo, a big fat buck if I set me may beat them. Yeah, there's a buck from trial in St. Mary that's just massive.
Oh,
And he may beat them. He may beat them because he just looks like a beast. But you never know. I'll
we
just
will
sit my teeth.
we will see what we will see.
We will see what happens. But
Mm.
it should be a good show.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see all these animals on display. This year's the first year I actually watched the US competition. And I'm hoping that a lot more people watched it and see how organized and how these people do their thing. I think it's a little over the top still for some of the things I see them doing,
Mhm.
but it goes to show you the level that it takes, level of attention to details when these people are doing their shows. You know what I mean? It's amazing. So
I,
we'll
I
hopefully,
was impressed with how they were. I don't know about impressed, but I was like, they were always putting their tail up and holding their head up and moving their
yeah,
head. I'm like, well, they're not tired. Constantly moving these
yeah,
goats.
they gotta keep adjusting their head, adjusting their stance, holding up their tail. Like
Every
yeah, it's
second. Like, he looks fine, leave it. But no, they
yeah.
kept
So
adjusting.
the guys that book on that about David say fireside genetics. Yeah, the guy from St. Mary, but try out. For where people them. I St. Mary we come from. I ain't me a root for. Mike will, Mike will be upset if me say yo that man me a root for. But for sure, yeah, the competition, the Abgar competition, it's amazing, and the attention to detail, the things that they're doing. I watch it before the competition start and see the prep work. There's a guy that went live through the barn showing the people them getting their animals ready, shampooing them, trimming them, doing all that stuff. I'm like, yo, that's too much work.
That's a lot of work.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of work, but
There were hours and hours working on it. It wasn't a quick thing.
yeah, but the payoff work for them because they sell animals immediately after the show or during the show. They're
Mm.
selling crazy animals, so good money. So it works. I mean, Jamaica can duplicate some of the things that they're doing, and
Mhm.
that'll be a great thing. All right, so what else is going on with us, Trudy?
Well, we just synced our foreigners
Yeah,
so we can breed them. Well, no, they're synced and bred
yeah.
already.
They were
Yes.
synced and serviced, and
Mhm.
I guess in a month we'll see how many of them are
Maybe two.
actually what?
Maybe 2 months for the
No, 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 no.
ultrasound.
Should be about a month from now.
Well, you first got to find somebody with an ultrasound machine.
What's his, Dr. Patrick has an ultrasound machine.
Does he?
Yeah, he's the one
Okay.
who did pregnancy and the group that's
That's
gonna have kid next
right.
month.
That's right. That's right. Sorry, Dr. Patrick. Sorry, sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah,
That's
he
right.
can come. He'll
That's
I'll
right.
get him to come do pregnancy testing in about a month, and hopefully they hold. At least
Hopefully
I would
they
love for all of
will.
them to hold, and that means by the end of the year, November,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna have
Flooded with kids.
flooded with kids, foreign, no, not foreign born kids. Kids are them people come from foreign,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, it's not just the Saanans, the Nubians too.
Yes. Yes.
Nubians and the Saanans, yeah.
Yes.
So,
So
yo, by the way, anybody's looking for a purebred Saanan buckling, we have one selling.
a nice one. It's
Very
pretty.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
That kid weaned at 2 months at
4
58,
pounds.
50, 54.
Is it 54 or 58? One of the two.
Yeah,
50 something.
50
Mm-hmm.
something pounds at 2 months.
At 2 months.
Uh, yeah, he's massive for a Saanan. Don't compare him to a boar. He's a
And
Saanan.
don't compare him to a Nubian either.
Don't compare him to a Nubian. He's that big and thick or whatever, but he's for a Saanan, he's big and he's just look like he's gonna be he's special. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? If we would have loved to keep him, but we already got three that
Yes.
haven't been used yet. Well, now they just got used, but
They just got used.
so if you know anybody who's looking for a purebred Saanen out of registered Saanen herd, we got one,
Yep.
a really nice one.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
so next month we have what about 12 mothers to kid
Yes. Within the month. Within
within
a month, we
within
have 12 mothers to kid. Yes.
in
We're just
August.
watching them.
Yeah, and we're trying to keep this schedule of 2 to 3 months. The 2 months thing is tight
It's very tight.
and it's stressful. So we're just gonna try to do the 3 months and maximize how many animals we can breed every
Yes.
3 months.
That's a lot easier to manage.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and that way things run smoother
Hmm.
and Trudy is less stressed and I have a more peaceful life. See,
Yeah. That
see,
about sums it up.
see, so my biggest fan in the place. I have to big up my friend Merlene.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
big
telling
up
everybody, don't say
Merlene.
that about Ray. Let Merlene hear because you won't hear the end of it.
What's going on, my friend? Yeah, so it's gonna be a busy rest of the year.
Yes. Hmm. But we're
Kids,
ready for it. We're ready.
you sure you're ready?
Positive.
Because we also working on some other projects
Hmm.
like launch of the condensed milk. Official launch of the condensed milk is coming up by the end of the year.
Yes.
Um, we already have our nutritional. What do you call that thing?
Nutritional label.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Our
mean the
nutrition.
go. I mean the government inspect it and say good for people for drinking from the bottle.
So them say.
Yeah,
Yes. We have our nutritional panel, so it'll be on the bottles for them read.
yeah. So yeah, we're over here working hard. I'm trying to make something of our life.
Being productive members of society.
Yeah, we're trying to be productive members of society and not just, you know what I mean, people from the diaspora, according to. yeah, but so by the end of the year, we should that should be officially launched and secure shelves, right?
Yes. Yes.
See, Mr. Henry, I say, yo, see, stress manage stress management, guys, and individual insurance. Mental health is important. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, that's one of the reasons why I go chat was like sometimes don't happen is because there's so much going on that we're not gonna kill ourselves to make it happen, knowing that we got so many other things going on, whether it's travel or whether things are just crazy on the
Or
farm.
personal
We
or
just like,
family
our
things.
personal or family issues that we have to attend to,
Mm-hmm.
death in the family, family, friends, death in friends with friends, family. Like we're the people them that is supporting friends and family and try to put them to the forefront, sometimes to our detriment, because we argue with Trudy over it enough time. But we always end up still trying to make help people and try to make sure that people are all right. And to be honest, we make decisions a lot of times based on, oh, we got to go help this person, or things are going on, and you know what? No, I go chat. Better we do this than do I go chat.
Yeah.
So yes, Mr. Henry, thanks for reminding us that mental health is good. You know what I mean? I mean, I have a big up Trudy. Like we did the rafting
Oh
thing.
yes, that was fun.
That was fun.
Yes.
That was really fun. That really helped relieve some of the stress and the stuff that's going on. We
Tell
were
him,
able to go
did I tell
through.
him how much stress you put me through just to get you to go?
Well, you can do that. Yeah. I had a lot of
It was a lot of stress to get him to go.
yeah. But I went and I must say I had a lot of fun. I actually swim in
In the
the
river.
river.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
Yes.
It was a lot of fun. It was really, and yo, it was the craziest. Like started a very hot day, sun
That's true.
shining in the hills of Portland. It's nice. Next thing we know, it's torrential rain on us on the raft. We're soaking wet. And 5 minutes later, like it rained for like 10 minutes. And then 5 minutes later, hot and sunny again. Sun come burn you, rain come drench you, and sun come burn we. Yeah, yeah, it
It
was
was very interesting,
an
right? It was
interesting day.
good.
It was fun. It was really a fun day. And to be honest, we needed that. We needed that. So, yeah, it's good to take an opportunity to really just leave some things behind and enjoy the day. Because it doesn't get any better than that. No distractions. Just
Nope.
you, nature, and the water. You know what I mean? It doesn't get any better than that. It was good.
Middle of nowhere.
The middle of nowhere, not even phone a ring.
Mm-mm. It
You
was
know what I
very
mean? I got one business phone call and it quickly cut off because there's no signal. It's like, yes, it's exactly how it should be.
yeah. Hi, Dr. Denny. Dr. Denny's on.
Oh, hi, Tanika.
Yes,
That's what it says on her name.
that's her name, Tanisha. All
Yeah.
right. So what are we talking about next? So
Okay, so what else is going on? 'Cause this I go chat is just a fun update. I go chat
mhm.
so we can reconnect with our people. And if there's anything you guys want us to talk about or any questions you have for us, drop it in the comments, because this is a free flowing show. Since I got Trudy on, I don't really have Trudy in my presence on the show very often.
wow.
The only well, the evidence is there. The evidence is there.
Wow.
You only come on when you have big shot guests. So I
Yeah, like
have to
Dr.
give
Denny,
back. Like Dr. Denny, yeah. That's the only time you come on.
Dr.
Yeah.
Patrick.
Dr. Patrick, see? Yeah. You ain't coming on unless you have some big shot guests. You ain't coming to give us no small talk. Yeah. So okay, what else is going on? What else we have on in the pipeline?
Um, I'm trying to think. What else is there?
We're gonna try to do our milking lounge.
Okay, yes, that's exactly where I was gonna go. But
Yeah.
we chit chat about so many other things I forgot. So yes, we're about
Oh,
to
see,
embark.
my big time guess is gonna be at Denby. Yes,
Yes,
it's
we're,
gonna be
we're bringing in
fire.
reinforcements to
Gonna be
help us with
fire.
that.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Let's talk
So
about the
yeah,
milking
we are
lounge.
about to embark on our milk lounge. Yes, a milking
Yes.
lounge.
Yeah.
So that's very exciting because in more ways than one. Number one, we'll be able to milk what 10, 12 goats at a time.
Yeah. 12 goats at a time is the objective. Yeah.
Yes, it's going to make life so much easier. Plus, it's going to be a dedicated location. They're all going to live in that spot too.
Yep.
Mr. Engineer, Mr. Designer slash architect slash engineer.
Yes. They're gonna be living. I remember I did a live months ago where I showed them. It's gonna be opposite
Wiener
the
Lounge.
Winners Lounge, like
Mhm.
same type of layout thing, but it's gonna be the infrastructure is gonna be a lot more complex because we're gonna do a nice thing where they go up and get milked and come back down and go back into their space, and our workspace will be designated and clear of animals and clear of anything and controlled, and yeah, it's gonna be nice, and the animals will live there and it will
In
be
that section.
easy.
Yes. And because they're going to be in that section, it's going to open up a whole nother section of the house.
Yeah,
And
that,
so we
that
can have more
that means
kitty.
I can go up to 25 goats, 25 mothers.
Mhm.
That's a
For
game
kitty.
changer for Cabra Ranch.
Yep. So
Productivity,
that's gonna be that's gonna
product,
be exciting.
yeah, productivity. I got ton up. I
Hmm.
don't know how we're gonna
Manage it.
manage it labor wise, but I don't think, to be honest, I've been thinking about this. I think it, for the most part, the system would be a lot easier.
Hmm.
It's just gonna be a little more to manage. But if we have the proper systems in place, it shouldn't be too much of a headache.
Yeah, we already have the systems. It's just a matter of keeping up
Yeah,
with the systems and maintaining it.
yeah.
Hmm.
So that's exciting. I'm sure you'll be very happy to have a designated milk lounge where everything is nice and easy and
Quick.
organized and quicker.
Yes.
You can imagine 12 goats at a time.
I can't wait.
Whew.
Guys, now we're
Oh,
doing one goat at a time.
yeah.
It's a machine, a great machine that we got from Dr. Denny. Anybody looking for a milk machine, contact Dr. Denny. It's a great machine and it does help tremendously, but it's
It
still
actually,
good.
the
It can do.
machine actually cut down time than when we were doing it by hand
It does. It
because
did.
it
Yeah.
goes directly into the
Milk,
container.
the milk pail.
It's, yeah, instead of have to be pouring out, it goes right into the thing. So it cuts down time significantly. But when you're milking 12, 15 goats,
Oh, here's
one
my
at
milk.
a time, it takes a while, right? But now
We
we
actually
can do
have
that.
19 goats on the list right now.
Yeah.
Here's my little
Is
milkshake.
it 19?
19. Yep.
Okay.
A little
See,
daily.
people, see, record keeping. Should they have our daily
Hmm.
chart?
And we have little codes. I don't know if you can see this. M if they're on medication. W if they're going through withdrawals, and C if there's still colostrum in their milk. So we put that beside the letters beside the respective animals, just so we know. Because if they have any kind of milk at all, we have to milk it out one way or the other.
Yeah.
So, but if they're on medication, we can't use the milk, but we still have to milk it out. So we just keep another chart. We know what's going on with everybody.
So we know how much these individual goat, like approximately how much milk they're giving, right?
Not like we did before.
Oh no, because everything's going right into the container.
Yep.
We're gonna have to figure out how we measure that,
Yeah.
like we used to.
It would be good to know how much we're getting from each bill. I'm not sure. Dr. Denny, any tips?
Anybody have any idea how we do that? Because
If
before we
we're
were doing
using
it
a machine.
manually, we do it by hand. We were able to measure it, but now that it's going right into the machine, it's
Mm-hmm.
harder. Excuse me.
Bless you.
It's harder to measure, right? Maybe we
Yes,
have to come up with a system where one day animal get milked by hand one day a week, alternate one animal today, one animal tomorrow, so we can keep track of their production.
that's an idea.
Yeah, or the pump, the hand pump.
Yeah. Okay. Davine said using a pulsator system. I don't know. I don't know if the pulsator system is how the system works, or is that the name? It's called Ultimate Easy Milker, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called Ultimate. The name of the system is called Ultimate Easy Milker.
Ask Dr. Denny if it's a pulsator or what's the other one?
It just it's isn't it a vacuum kind of
I think it's a vacuum system.
a vacuum system? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a vacuum system. It doesn't pulsate. I don't know which one's better.
Uh,
Davine, which one's better? Um, or it's based on application. I don't know.
hmm.
But yeah, so the Milk Lounge is gonna be exciting, an exciting adventure project.
Hmm.
I'm just looking forward to starting it,
Yeah,
see progress on it. You know what I mean? And that is the stuff. That is the stuff on the farm that I enjoy the most. Is
the building,
yeah, designing
designing, engineering, building.
everything, building out stuff and seeing it work. And truly knows once it's done and it's working, I'm thinking of the next project. Or what else can I retrofit? What else can I do?
Mhm.
That's I'm starting to think. Do I really like goats, or I just really like building stuff for the goats? It's
He
true.
likes building stuff for the goats.
Yeah, yeah. Because I get so excited. And Judy knows I get obsessed with trying to figure out how to make things work and how to make things easier.
Which is good because it does make life easier.
Yeah, even our water system that goes to the pasture.
We have enough hosts to go to Cuba and back, folks,
Yep,
but
it
it's well set up.
it's well set up, and them goats can't sit. They don't have water
Hmm.
because no matter how far they go in the pasture, I can get water out there.
Hmm.
Automatic water system that they constantly have water all day, especially this summer.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, how hot it is! It's crazy. Yeah, so the milk lounge, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to working on that and designing it out. I have the design already, but a challenge we're gonna have is the right builders. That's gonna do it the way we want it done instead of how they think it should be done. So if you guys know any builders in close proximity to us that are really good, let us know.
Hmm.
We'll be taking what's that word they use? We're taking
Bid,
is it
bid
bids or I think there's another word that they use.
recommendations.
No, when contractors issue a
A
tender
bid.
or something, it's a bid.
Yeah, it's a bid.
Yeah, we're taking bids, and it's gonna be a big project. So
Hmm.
you know what I mean, but it has to be done right. Has to be done right from the jump, from the start. I ain't into no correction stuff or none of that stuff. People need to follow instructions and they need to understand the vision
Hmm.
because we time is of essence and we can't bother with the do it the wrong way and have to find somebody for correct it and all that stuff. No.
Hmm.
So that should be fun. And we're trying to get that done by the end of the year or long before that.
End of the year would be nice. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
use it easy 1, 2, 3 that man.
Easy 1, 2, 3, as they say in Jamaica. Easy 1, 2, 3.
Yes, I
Just
easy
one
one, two,
second.
three. Then we just match that up and it done, man.
Yeah. Well, it should be good by the end of the year. We could have it
Yeah.
done.
Um and and then it's full on because we're gonna need it when these Sanans have kids and get into
That's right.
the milk the milking system, the
Right.
milking
We
program.
need it before the end of, by the end of the year because we haven't. We've, okay, so I have a question for you.
Hmm.
Have you decided whether you're going to use a nanny for your kids that come in November so you can get the milk right away, or are we still going to go with 2 months with the
Why
month
people
and then?
these people and their milking program, them and starve the kid them off their mother. Want take off the kid them off of their mother and thief the kid them milk. These people, you guys believe these capitalist people and their milk products? No care for the young kids. Okay, dear. To answer your question, there's two parts to that.
Mhm.
If we take the kids off the mother, like the way the commercial dairy people do it,
Mhm.
we're gonna have to have a designated person to take care of these kids.
Yes.
And that will be their job to make sure the kids are fed on time, make sure the kids' environment is sanitized and clean and all that stuff.
Hmm.
So financially, it has to make sense, right?
Yeah.
That's my answer.
That's your answer.
Yep.
Okay. Well, something else to think about
Yeah.
is a lot of times kids grow better with their mother.
Yeah, we know that. You see the
Yeah,
proof.
because they can eat whenever they want, especially all night long. Whereas if somebody else is responsible for feeding them, you only going to eat between 8 and 5. Big, well, a little bit longer than that, but for all intents and purposes. So that's another toss up, because I should say that's another factor.
Hmm.
Figure out how we're gonna do it.
Well, if we have somebody designated to them,
Hmm.
then they'll get as much feed as needed for the day.
But what about during the night? They
I'm
can
not
get.
getting up to feed them. They're gonna have to survive that.
So you need a nanny, a mechanical nanny that they can get up at 2 o'clock in the morning and get
Miss
Mr. Engineer,
COOCEEOCO, whatever.
engineer.
How many different titles you have? You got $5,000 for me to buy a nanny that's gonna warm up the milk and produce the milk and have it at their disposal.
Well, you have lots of friends online. Maybe you can put a little kitty out, and they can help you come up with that fund.
If they can, okay, here we go. Who they can scan that and buy me a coffee or a machine.
Oh wow!
I don't know. I just saw that and I didn't know it works. Someone scan it.
Oh wow!
I did, when I was logging in to
Uh-huh.
set the chat, I saw that and I thought it was a sample thing. I didn't know it's a real thing.
It does
So
work.
I don't know.
Maybe
We'll see how it works.
coffee.
Somebody who is willing to spend on $5 or $10, scan it and let me know if it works.
Okay, so what does this thing at the top? Three. Does that mean three people scanned it? Look at the top.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, this really works.
I don't know
That's
what it means.
two viewers scanned it.
I don't know
Whoa.
what it means though.
Okay.
I don't know what it means. I don't know if it says buy me a coffee, right?
Hmm.
So that means I assume you're begging people for money, but them just have a nice way of saying buy me a coffee.
People are appreciating what you do.
yeah, that
The
correct.
value you bring.
Yeah, but where does that money go?
You're probably gonna have to set up an account for the money to go somewhere.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll find out tonight because three people scanned it.
Hmm.
So we'll find out tonight if where it goes.
All
I'll
right.
check it after.
Did you
Uh,
see Davine's note?
huh?
Read Davine's note. Davine Henry.
I love the initiative. I love the fact you're moving from a mechanical system. It shows a lot, and that's the light I want to see in the sector because right now milk is short in Jamaica. I don't know if we're producing enough milk to help with the shortness of milk, but we can feed some people.
Where the milk is short is definitely right, and we are
Yeah,
trying our best to
we
help.
definitely do what we can do to
Hmm.
help. Um, and really and truly, we would love the whole woman and youth thing that we've been talking about. We really want to get it off the ground once these sadens start producing kids and all that, so we have stock to part ways with to help people start their own thing. Because I think the more people who are involved, the better, stronger, and healthier the sector will be.
Hmm.
And I mean, when I say involved, I mean involved in a positive way, doing it the right way, developing a business out of it, and treating it like whether it's a side hustle or their main business, but really treating it as such, and
Hmm.
not just raising some goat. You know, that's our objective, and that's what we would love to see. So, yeah. What else? Any other and let's take some questions. People, I'm sure people curious to know what else we're doing because we can't remember everything. So if you guys have any questions, shoot them. We're an hour in, so I mean we can wrap this up soon
Hmm.
since there's no serious topic that we're discussing. But if you have any questions or any suggestions or curious about something, this is the time to shoot, ask your question, and we will answer it to the best of our ability. But because we chat so much and tell people we're busy so much, people don't have a question for.
We tell them everything before they can ask.
Yeah, we share everything before they can ask. Yeah, I mean, nobody can tell them what Cabra Ranch is doing because we already tell them what we're doing.
Mhm.
If you don't get it from us, it ain't factual.
Davine.
Let me say, you're getting there. Trust me, you will be an inspiration to someone else to see the movement, and I want to do it so one-on-one cocoa will eventually start to get the demand sooner or later. Yeah, we'll start one at a time, man, and
One
do it
more.
one cocoa full basket, one farmer at a time, doing it the right way
Mhm.
and executing the plan, and we'll get there.
And
So
showing
I see it.
others
Hmm?
and showing others how to do it.
And showing how to do it. That's
Mhm.
our objective. We ain't hiding and keeping nothing to ourselves. Showing other people how to do it, and we can create a strong goat dairy sector or industry that them can make sure so we're on the books as part of Jamaica Dairy Program.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. You
And
just guys see Mr. Henry say, yeah, I've been saying it for the longest time. Now listen to what I say. Start with what you have, build out a system, and then once you start scaling it and adding to it, you already have a system and have some people to sell things to, and you build out from there. Don't wait until you have a whole heap of goat. If you have 10 goat, get the 10 goat that suits your purpose. Don't be like Cabra Ranch in the beginning. Go get these goats. We want the milk and we follow people and get all other type of goats. But we should have just waited, be patient, and get dairy goats. I will
mhm.
be further ahead. But we learn and move on.
And don't let the word system scare you.
Yeah.
Anything that you do step by step is a system. Even
Hmm.
simple as taking the goat out this time and giving it water and anything that you do, that is a system. So don't let the word system scare you. It's not something, we're not talking about something big and complicated.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be complicated. The
Mm-hmm.
system could be 5 steps that you do every day in the morning to get your milk. And that's your system. You just like figure out what it is and perfect it. And figure out how to make each step of that system more efficient and work better for you. Because if you use your side hustle, you want to make sure that system is well oiled machine so you can get out and go on to your work and go to your job
So
if you have a 9 to 5. Hmm.
speaking of system, one of the things that we're trying to do is to document all our systems. And
Yeah.
so we've started. Oh, we have an intern. We didn't tell him that. We forgot to tell him.
Oh,
Yes, we forgot about that.
yes, we do have an
An intern.
intern, our first intern ever
Hmm.
on the farm from Case.
Hmm.
And so far so good, I must say.
Hmm. Hmm.
There is, you know, the
She's getting the
expected.
hands-on experience.
Yeah, she's
This
getting
is
the
a lot.
hands-on experience. I think that it's an eye opener for her to realize that, as I always say, this is not your grandfather farm.
Hmm.
So there's actual protocols and the way things are done systematically.
Hmm.
And so far, I must say she's holding her own.
We call her. She's our milking queen.
Oh yeah, she knows how she can
She
milk.
does a better job than all of us
Oh
at getting
my
more milk
god.
out. I'm like,
We
what are
at
you
one
doing?
point we had to ask her. I'm like, yo, are you doing something different? Like, are you like massaging the others differently or whatever? What are you doing while when you milk, you
She always gets more milk.
consistently get more milk than everybody else?
Hmm.
So I don't know if it's her patience. I don't know if it's
Try your patience. I'm just like, is this me? What's taking so
yeah.
long?
Yeah, but she's the milking queen.
Mhm.
Yeah, when she does it, we always seem to get, even if it's a half quart more milk than everybody else.
Mhm. It's
You
more than
know.
that, usually like a quart or two more than
Yeah,
everybody
that
else.
are you Trudy? That I'm
Yeah.
sure Cruz not gonna take that. She's
Okay,
like,
fine.
no, no, she doesn't. Yeah.
So, and the other thing that we're getting her to, well, it's good for her as well as for us because she ultimately wants to start her own business. So she's going to get the full gamut of the front end of a business and the back end of a business, being around us. And one of the things that she's helping us to do is to start to document the processes. So we're just going around and we're listing everything that Joycey does, everything that Cruz does, everything with milking, all of the processes. Even something as simple as going back to processes and systems can be simple. We're going to write a process for Cruz cutting grass and taking it to get it shafted and getting it into the house. That's good. All those steps are going to be written down. So just to
Yeah,
say
we're
that
gonna do what they call that process and
processes, procedures.
procedure manual, process
Yeah.
and procedure manual for the farm.
Hmm.
And that's gonna be a thick binder
But it's going to
because
be good.
yeah, it's gonna be good. The whole objective is that when people come in, whether
Hmm.
it's a new person, we can say, "Yo, here's a binder. Flip to the relevant tabs on what you're doing. I will give you a step-by-step process of how it's supposed to be done." You know, that's big.
Yeah. And we're going to try to go as far as even doing videos
Yeah.
or even pictures of each step in each process and each procedure. But
That
yeah,
would be
even is going to be one. Hmm.
see Marlene correct quick because she a businesswoman. Marlene say, "Yo, it's standard operating procedures." There you go. We over here act like we are business people and we don't even know the correct terms. Yeah. So there you go, folks. Standard operating procedures.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're doing. We're putting together a whole binder full of. It would be nice, really, to do a video, do videos of it,
Videos and pictures.
because there are people who may come in that are not too. They may be dyslexic. Let's put it that way.
Or not even that, just so that they do it the way that we want it done.
Yeah, like visuals is always better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's
And people learn differently too. Some people learn by pictures, some people
yeah,
learn by reading, some people learn by watching. So we'll have different ways
yeah,
of.
because I can't read books. I listen to a million books, listen to things all day. But for me to pick up the book and read it, I get distracted even by the fly flying around. I'll be like, yo, what a fly. And then I'll be like, where am I again? I remember when I was in school, man, I read one page all 10 times before I move on. Because because of that, I can't focus on the page.
Mhm.
You
You have
know, then,
ADHD?
huh?
You have ADHD?
I don't know, maybe that's what it is. And then the teacher said I should use a ruler for the lines so it keeps me focused. But then I get distracted. I can't focus on just the page, but I can listen to things all day. You know. Okay, so is that
Good.
it? That's all that's going on.
Has a note. That's why she's stimulating the goat by massaging the udder. So we have to
As
do better. I do massage, but I think she's still more patient than
I
me.
had
So
I had a comment, but it's a family friendly show.
yes, keep your comment to yourself, please.
You know what I'm gonna say.
It doesn't matter.
The
The
man's
fact
them,
that you
the
are
man's
having,
them, the man's them in here know exactly what I'm
and we
thinking.
are going to keep this as a PG-13 family show. Okay. Any other updates for us?
Yeah.
Any other updates?
You see, if you massage a udder, you get more milk.
We already said that.
Yeah. So I'm just letting my friends in the chat know.
Yes, we already said that. So
All right. What is there any other significant or insignificant things going on the farm or in the operations that we'd like to share that
any
people will find
challenges?
interesting? Yeah.
Are we having any challenges?
Yeah, we have one challenge. We have
Hmm.
a goat that's at the vet right now for they don't even know what's wrong with the goat. Goat
Although I
have
did get a picture back today that the poop's better. I
it's
got a picture
better.
and it's in balls now.
Oh, nice. Because this goat's having diarrhea for 2 weeks and nobody could figure it out what
And
was
it's
going
not
on with the goat. And it's
coccidiosis.
not coccidiosis. So Trudy, with her smarts, say, yo, you know what? I'm taking this goat to the vet and leave it at the vet.
Trudy with her, okay, I don't know what else to do. So let's
No,
take this.
Trudy, just take the compliment, man. Just take it. Just like you're smart.
I can't do
Smart move.
anything else with this goat.
Yeah. And the goat has been at the vet since Wednesday.
Yes. And I picked her up on Monday.
And the vets think it will be discharged on Monday
So we should have I guess by Monday we should have a full diagnosis. He was reluctant to
to make a diagnosis.
give a diagnosis on Wednesday. So on Monday I should have a better
The
understanding.
issue is I don't know what's wrong with the goat and
Mm.
what caused
We don't know what's causing it. Yeah, we've eliminated things and said, okay, let's get rid of this.
eliminate coccidiosis. We stop giving grass and just give the hay.
Let's stop giving
Everything we've
cream.
tried. We tried everything and the diarrhea just wouldn't go away. So we had like three vets came, three different vet
At different times for different
at
things. Yeah.
different times, and everybody gave us different advice and different prescriptions or administration of drugs, and then it wouldn't
Nothing
stop.
was
So,
working.
so we just decided to bring it to Dr. Anderson in St. Anne,
Hmm.
and the year truly said there's improvement, which is a blessing because
We already
we were
worried.
very worried about losing this goat and can't afford to lose this goat. So that's good news. That's great news. Um, so trust me, guys. Everybody has these challenges. No matter how you think, oh, don't look from the outside and think all's peachy. You know what I mean? We all have similar challenges like everybody else. You know, we all lose goat like everybody else. You know, we lose that nice little buckling from urinary calculi out of nowhere. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
And he's living with the same buckling them and the same kid them and eating the same thing, and him alone get urinary calculi. And that's just crazy. You don't know. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Garth says he wants to know what the diagnosis is and what they figure out. Yeah, we will definitely let you guys know.
We're like, is it the water? Is
Yeah,
it rain? Is it grass? But
yeah.
she's eating.
We're
Everybody else is eating and drinking what everybody else is drinking. We're like, we're
and
still.
the thing is, she didn't lose her appetite. No, she didn't lose her appetite. She was just it comes in, it goes out in the back, like
Mhm. Very
like
watery.
very very watery and black, right? Dark.
One time it had blood in it too.
Yeah. So it was very concerning.
Hmm.
But I'm happy that she's doing much better. And whatever it is, I'm hope it's not still on the farm. But you know what I mean, she lives in the pen and everybody else around her was fine. So let's hope she have a full recovery and
The pen is spotless now.
the fruit. I know, right?
Cleaned and washed
We,
and
wa- we
disinfected.
wash, we scrub, we sanitize, we wash, we scrub, we
It's
sanitize.
beautiful in there now.
I think that's the cleanest that pen's ever been for a long time. That pen don't usually get washed every day. Yeah, yeah, it's spotless. That pen is spotless. But
No, we have to
it's
thank our
good.
team for keeping up with it. And then they say, okay, we got to do this
Yeah,
again. Like every day, we're like, she's still going. Okay, take her out, wash it again. And they were good
yeah,
about, being diligent.
yeah. I gotta give the team props, and they were very diligent about taking pictures the first thing in the morning when they
And
go to let
reporting
us know
back.
this is what it looks like this morning. This is what's going on. So yeah, it was gotta give them props and make sure that they know that they did a great job of keeping up with it, and nobody on the team actually felt like they had a handle on it. You know what I mean? Everybody like, yo, we don't know what's going on. Now we're doing everything that they tell us to do. So yo, this is beyond our capacity. So there's some other expert take it on. And guys, it's important to know when things are just too much for you. Like, well, for us, we know so we are not goat experts. So something if something happening we never seen before or we never cure before, yo, we quickly start calling everybody. We just like to break out the phone,
We just go
start calling more experienced farmer,
ahead.
and then we start calling our vets. And yeah, we're not those people.
We tell
That's gonna
everybody.
be like we start calling everybody. That's what we do, cause we ain't goat gurus. You know what I mean? Like simple little things we can figure out because we've been through it. But if it's something that even if we've been through it and it's lasting longer than it should, yeah, we start calling everybody.
One night I called eight
We,
bets.
yeah,
Eight. Because everybody was
yeah,
busy. Oh no, we're tied up. Oh no. And I'm like, seriously? Eight bets.
8 vets, and we still lose the goat.
Hmm.
Yeah, so it's you never know. You lose some, you lose some. That one was a gut wrenching one, but what you gonna do? Sometimes God have a plan.
No, God always has a plan. It's not sometimes. God always has a plan.
Yeah, yeah, maybe because God have a plan.
Yes.
How's that?
God always has a plan.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, any other questions or any other
Welcome, Mr. One Magnificent.
Mr. One Magnificent? You miss out on half of the show, the end the whole show, cause I retire. We ready for retire? You know what I mean? Saturday night, the rest of the people them on the chat ready for go and dance. You know what I mean? Um, I am stuffy and filled with allergy problems, and Julie's ready to go to her bed.
Mhm.
Mr. Miller wants to know if we have a footbath for the goats when they're coming back from the pasture and the workmen on entering the pen space.
Coming back from pasture, no, because it's a contained space. There's nobody else over here. It's just our space.
Yeah, we don't. Our farm is a closed farm for the like 99% to other animals,
Mm-hmm.
and there's no outside. We don't go
100%.
grazing. Yeah, we don't go grazing
Under.
out of controlled areas.
Mhm.
So we don't have that kind of issue. And visitors and all them people, they get sprayed down when they come.
Mhm.
So we don't, but definitely we need to build a bigger foot wash thing
Mhm.
than what the man them build for us when we're building the farm. So yeah, but usually we don't have that kind of issue because we're contained. We don't, our pastures are contained.
Mhm.
So and we don't have multi-species more than the cows and Cherry and old baby. Them clean like a whistle.
Oh, what?
Everybody that comes and see Cherry and old baby, they're like, yo, you call them so fat. Like that's all they do, man. They just walk around, fall behind the goats and eat grass. They are what you call ideal grass-fed cows.
Mm-hmm.
Those cows don't get nothing
Vegan
more than
cows.
grass and water. They don't
They're
even
vegan
get their
cows.
yeah.
They're vegan.
They're vegan cows. They don't get nothing more than grass and water.
That's it. We've never
That's it.
given them medicine.
They never
Never.
get medicine. They never get minerals. They never get nothing.
Nothing.
Grass and water, and then fat like grandmother say, you're fat like cow puss. Like those cows are like they're living their best life.
Mhm.
Yeah, they need to be bred. Somebody tell me they may be not be able to bred at this point because they're like what 4 years old now, 3 years old,
And
three.
three, no more than three.
They're
Yeah.
3 years old. 2019,
No, it ain't.
2020, or
20.
2019,
Remember. I don't think it's 2019. I think it's 2020.
2020. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So they're 3 years old.
Yeah. We're in 2020. Yeah, 3 years old. In November they'll be three.
Garth, you talk about rat and mongoose. You think say rat and mongoose are gonna take foot bath? Yeah. Let me know if you're a rat and you're a mongoose and run through the foot
No,
bath.
what he's saying is that there's rat and mongoose and birds in the pasture, so we
Oh,
shouldn't. We got
um,
we understand the message.
I didn't understand, guys. I'm just being, what they call it, being
Silly,
what they call fishies. What's the word, truly?
facetious.
Yeah. No, I understand what you're saying. Really and truly, I want my animals to be very hardy. So a mongoose and I think can't really harm them that much. But I get your point. I get your
Mm.
point. Mr. Henry says 2020 we get the code. I don't know how Mr. Henry know that.
So hey, keeping up with things.
So Eddie is a hardcore Cabra family member. A hardcore the one said 2020 you get them man. Yeah.
Mhm.
But if there's any cow people here, just let me know if they still can be bred because they're 3 years old and they're still never been bred.
Listen, remember that's
Yeah.
good.
But they have done an amazing job of pasture management.
Mhm.
Seriously. Not even just the pasture, but the parasite management. We have dewormers that are going bad on us because of we seldom have to deworm.
Hmm.
And the animals that constantly need to deworm just eliminate themselves.
Henry said, get a bull. That's
No
more work.
man, if me want to deal with that bull.
Eh,
Like so no star, bull a problem. If you have a tame bull, then someone that was one will be calling by name and him follow me, then sure. But yo, I don't know about that.
yeah, we want
AI,
to AI.
yeah,
We want to
we'll
AI.
do AI
The,
will be a better thing. Get me when
I'll
me and Dr.
start
Mato.
breeding at age 2 years old, so we might be good. We should be
What?
fine.
What? And
Good.
these are expensive cows. They're quality cows. Where we get them from? People them like Trelawney. Bengals.
Bengals farms, yeah.
Yeah. They're amazing red pole, two red pole heifers. They're like amazing quality
Mhm.
animals.
We bought them. They were small. I mean, we bought the
Yeah.
smallest cows. We're like, what
Yeah,
are the
yeah.
smallest cows you have? We'll take those.
Yeah, that was a 40 day. We went there and all these massive cows, like and they say they're calves. They're 6 month old or something,
Hmm.
3 or 6 month old.
No, no, no.
I'm
Those are
looking
should
at
be
these, I look at these animals. I'm like, yo, are you sure these cows are 6 months? I'm like, truly, we're buying the smallest ones. Anything that goes on the scale,
and then run to cow. Anyone to calf, we'll take it.
yeah. And the small ones, nobody wants the small ones because the animal they're supposed to be in the same age group here. So
Hmm.
if the weight is low, then nobody don't want that. I don't think it's quality. Like, yo, we just want cows to eat the grass. We don't care about that stuff. Yeah, so we bought the ones that are way the less than everybody else. But now you look at them, you're like, hold up, really? One of them look like she lift weight. Like she got so much muscling. Look like she's a bodybuilder.
Hmm. Yes, we have red pole.
Yeah, they're red pole. Two beautiful red pole. You go on our thing, you'll see them. Cherry and oh baby. They're spoiled. They just eat grass, drink water, and just that's all they do. And you know what I mean? I know they have their what you call it, the automatic water system. So
Hmm.
no they don't yell at us for water anymore. Once upon a time, yeah, you better get up in the middle of the night or give them water, or else it's no sleep. They'll be going off all night.
Hmm. But yeah, we haven't heard them since. They're
Haven't
fine.
heard them since they got the automatic water. They're quite comfortable. But back then, they just walk up and stand up over that blue tub and just start making noise non-stop because there's no water.
The worst is when they start doing it right before the live starts. I remember one
Yeah.
time I was like, we gotta get the girls water. The live start in 5 minutes.
Yeah. They'll let you know there's no water. But no, they're quiet. You don't even know they're there. You don't even know they're there. The ISO standard for efforts to be bred 16 months old to 2 years,
Oh,
along with other factors. Yeah, we need to figure out the AI and try to get Dr. Mato to
so,
breed them, and
mhm.
then we can sell the offsprings or sell them or whatever it is. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, wean off the offsprings and sell the mothers and keep the offsprings.
That's what we should do, yeah.
Yeah.
And bottle feed the offspring so they're easier.
Oh, yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah.
They're easier to handle.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're more friendly.
Yes.
That's
See, Javion said beef price will skyrocket. Sustainable farming is the way.
Avian have all
Javion,
kind of concept.
eh,
Okay, so is that it?
I think that's it.
Yeah. No, y'all, all guys are all caught up in our business, and we're happy to share. Besides, we say if you want to go all up in your grill for bottle.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think that would be. It's easier to have. a cow that's friendly and easy to manage than have to be dragging and chasing cow to get them into the paddock you need them to be because them feel so them need to go over so instead of follow the protocols.
Wow. The, Brahmin Red Bull Cross grow like rocket. The Brahmin have a good frame and milk.
Yeah, the cows on the farm is only have one objective, you know. That's why I say they're living their best life. They're just there to eat, level out the pasture,
Hmm.
and participate in our anti-parasite or parasite management program. That's what they're there for. So for us, it's like they've been doing an amazing job. They're worth every dollar,
Hmm.
and they're
Miss
just
Miss
there getting fat.
the bottle kids, our calves jump all over me and just enough. Can you imagine? Oh, the kids. Can you imagine
Oh,
a big cow? So he's saying if you bottle feed a cow, then that's gonna be. I
yeah, I
think
think they just follow you around maybe, but I don't think they'll jump on you. Unlike our battle kids, oh my gosh, should they have two of them? They're all now. What's your name? Chocolate,
Milo.
Milo.
Hmm.
Milo is like a little spoiled brat. Like Milo is supposed to be in the back lounge, and every day she's back in the back lounge for 3 months. And every day she comes in from pasture, act like she's going into the house. Like, okay, at what point, like you're supposed to go to the back? Like, why you walking up in the house like you're supposed to be in the house
Day.
every
Every
day. And then she'll stand at the gate and make noise like, yo, I don't belong back here. I am an aristocrat. I am bougie. I'm not supposed to be back here. I'm supposed to be in the house. Yeah. But,
But she's in the house now because now she's in the milking program. So it worked out well.
oh, she's back in the milking program.
Yeah, she's back in the milking program.
So
Hmm.
she's happy now.
Very happy.
Yeah. Can't just imagine. She's like, this is where I belong. I don't
Hmm.
belong in the back in the maintenance lounge with these peasants. So that goat is too fancy.
Yes,
She is too much. Yeah, but that's it.
that's
I
it.
think Sir Brian say him have a few like that. Yeah,
Mhm.
as Judy's pet goat. Okay, so we're gonna call it a night.
Yes, sir. Thank you guys. As always, it's been fun. And we will
Yes,
see you guys next week,
yes.
barring any unforeseen circumstances.
Yeah, hopefully we can get it done.
Uh-huh.
Thank you guys. Have a great rest of the evening, and we will do the same. I'll
All right.
go take some medication to
And go to your
free up
bed.
the brain and go on and on to my bed.
All right, guys. Have a
You
good
should demand me tell me when me supposed to do. Me's a grown big man, my own big man.
yes.
But
Okay.
all right. Okay, guys. See
Ciao,
ya.
guys. Have a good night. Thank you.